What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? You're now tuned in to Life of Love with
Erica.
and Shon here on the Got What You Need Network. Make sure you tune in to the Got What You Need Network on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, Spreaker.
That's right.
Yeah.
Castbox.
Castbox, yep, Castbox. A few different places.
We everywhere, okay?
Yeah, we are definitely everywhere. That's a definite.
We everywhere.
Yes, we are. We are everywhere, and they are never there. So how you doing, baby?
I'm doing good. How are you? Very good.
Hey, man, look. Today is a multitask day because we both have 9 to 5s, and my 9 to 5 is going on behind me, and her 9 to 5 is going on next to her. And we got podcasting. So we both do that. And it looked like I need to adjust the camera too. So, we're going to leave this all real time too.
That's right. This is a production status here. This is what goes on in the background podcasting. There we go. That's a little better. All right. See? That's how you do it.
Yup. All right. Now we're back. That's better. That's better. Hey, everything is production value. Everything is production value. I think I saw something online where they said podcasting are now turning into like TV. And I can say that is true with us having a Roku channel for our network, because we don't just do podcasts on this network. We also have created content as well on the network. You know, you're right. You know, even our show, like we're trying to put a higher production value within for our YouTube channel because also the videos are on YouTube and on Roku and Fire TV. So on Roku, GWN Space TV, Fire, Amazon Fire TV, GWN Space Network.
Yeah.
So all that be doo-doo-boo.
Right
As y'all can see on the last pod, I made sure I put all that doo-doo-doo.
You did. So all of y'all who got those smart TVs, make sure you download the Roku app so you guys can see us all day and every day if you want to.
That is a fact. Well, let's jump right into the show. Let's get right into it. First topic of today. Man, hold up. Before we get into that, I was thinking about putting like a screen over here, or right here in front of the camera that has our topics. What you think about that?
Might not be a bad idea.
Might not be a bad idea. Probably put like a tablet right here,
Yeah.
and then just have our topics listed up there,
Yeah.
and then we can see it from right there. We don't have to go to our phones.
Yeah. That's true.
We could. Well, you know, we'll figure it out. Everything is a process. We're gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
So next, Shark Tank guests. Confirm why taking care of family gets in the way of your true success. Wow.
Yes. So I had saw this. I was watching Shark Tank, and it was this woman. She was a black woman, and she probably was, middle 40s.
Right.
And she worked for a well-known out in New York, a marketing firm. And so she was doing good and everything like that. And she's basically, she's the breadwinner
Right.
of her home. And so what she were trying to get funds on was applesauce, adult applesauce.
Adult applesauce.
Yeah. So, you got kids who got, regular Mott's applesauce and, applesauce made in, you got them in jars, you got them in the little small Slurpee containers,
Right.
plastic containers. So what she wanted to do is she started it out, her applesauce in like a yogurt container, plastic yogurt container. So she was like, well, I want to go ahead and make it, look a little bit more presentable to where, adults can really buy it and eat it too. And she was selling these, it was around like $5 and some change. So the people, they really didn't have an issue with the price of it. It was more of an issue of her being part-time doing it, not really putting her
All
her
to
full
it.
foot to it. Yeah.
Right.
And so they was, kind of a little discouraged about that. So they really, dug down deep into her and they made her say exactly the reason why she couldn't be full time. Because one of them was like, well, why don't you just quit your job and work on that full time? You know, he was like, I really can't trust you and think that I'm going to get my money back if you don't put all your, your whole worth into it.
Right.
And she was like, well, there are circumstances that I have that I can't do it right now. So they just kept pushing at it. And then one lady, she came on and she was like, you know what, I really believe you and I understand what you're saying. She said, I would invest, $150,000, but I would want 75%. And she was like, I can't do that. That's a lot.
Hell yeah. That's almost your whole business. That's pretty much, that is your whole business. Leaving you with only 25% ownership.
Yep, exactly.
Now, and for that little bit of money, that's not a lot of money.
$150,000.
Yeah, it's not a lot.
So they kept tugging on it, and then you start to see her, tears roll down her eyes. So they stopped and asked her, hey, so why are you crying? And she was like, well, the reason why I don't put my full, foot in it and quit my job is because I have a lot of responsibilities at home. And so they were like, well, what are the responsibilities that you have? They say, I see that, you look like, you're a very successful woman. You have your head in the right place,
right.
But it's just something that's nagging at us that's saying why, you can't do it. So she go on and she says, well, I take care of my mother, my father, and all my siblings, and my kids. She said, those are my obligation. That's the reason why I can't fully quit my job. And so one of the other ladies step up and say, I can give you $150,000, 20%.
Take that.
And she took it.
Yeah.
She did.
Yeah.
But it made me realize, we talk about this all the time, saying,
I know that for a fact.
You want to do a business, you're trying to be an entrepreneur, but it's like, okay, you're taking care of everybody else. And when you're doing that, you really can't put your full force into everything because your attention is over here and not what you're trying to do.
I'll say this. I was on a trajectory where things was flying. You had Shon, and you said, I'm out too much. And I slowed down, and I was home all the time. And then we couldn't do the things that we were doing all the time when I was working all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I told you, and I was like, yo, we got to pick one. Like, I can't be home and make that level of money. And guess what? I still haven't recovered from that. Because I've been used to being home and making sure everything was good and being fully a part of the family to now everything I come up with, I got to make sure I'm home for X amount of time.
Right.
And honestly, you're never going to be successful that way. That's the sad part about it. That's the sad. You can make time for your family, but any super successful person, family had to sacrifice. Family had to be sacrificed. If you really want to see a certain amount of money, family damn near has to be sacrificed.
Nah, you're right.
For a few years until you can, until everything rolls in, and then it's like, all right, daddy's home. But the sad part is, then family hold resentment to you because now you're home a little bit more, and it's like, oh no, you was gone, or people don't want to listen to you, or people mad that you was gone all the time, and it's like, motherfucker, y'all wouldn't have none of this shit if I wasn't out here doing what I'm doing.
That's right.
So now I gotta hear lip from the kids. I gotta hear, I told you so from the wife, and it's like, motherfucker, you should have had my back. Because you understood what was going on. It's not like you didn't understand what was going on and why am I out here. You know what I'm saying? That's the sad part about it. So now you choose home and everything is lacking and you got a great idea, like this lady with this great, phenomenal idea for adult applesauce, and then she's getting penalized for choosing family over success. But think about it. You grow up, right, to take care of your parents. I'm sorry, I'm not growing up to take care of them.
And that's exactly
because I got kids and shit on my own I got to take care of. And I hear people out there, well, they took care of you. You had no choice. Because I didn't ask to be here.
Yeah, that was your
But you were supposed to maintain yourself.
Yeah.
And do what you're supposed to do for you.
That's right.
And you didn't do it. So now I got to nurse you together, take care of mom, take care of dad, and take care of siblings. Fuck out of here, yo.
No, that's too much. That's too much. Yeah.
Fuck out of here. Any family that does that put that weight on on a sibling. If you a brother and sister and you put that weight on your other brother or sister to take care of mom and dad and help you out when needed, you a lousy motherfucker, yo. That is not proper family. That's not a proper family, yo.
Nope.
You one lousy motherfucker. Your ass was to have your shit together or some resemblance of some shit together.
Yeah.
And y'all supposed to help that person. Everybody's supposed to help out. If everybody's going to help out with mom and dad, everybody got to help out.
Yep, everybody, because we all in this together.
Let me tell you something. Mama
Oh,
gets sick
selfish.
and down. Shon ain't about to be the only one taking care of mama. Them other two brothers of mine, their ass going to step the fuck up. Or I'm going to fight their ass. That's straight up. I ain't hearing
that's
it.
real, because they can't be living their life and you run.
Then I got to put my shit on hold.
Yeah,
No.
it's not right.
That shit ain't fair.
Nope.
It's not fair. The only person I should put my life on hold for is you, because you are my life. That's it. Once you move out of your parents' house, that shit is a dub.
Yeah.
Your ass supposed to make sure that you took care of yourself enough so when you got old that you have money and you have situation. That's the problem with us too. We don't think past right now.
Yeah.
You're supposed to build up your finances and build up what you have going on so it could be there for you when you get of age.
Yep. Because we all know that the time is coming
Right.
to when you're going to need that.
And that's weird to me that grown-ups go through life not thinking about that they're going to be old. So now you got to be a burden upon your children. And then in your mind state, you say, well, I took care of them. There was a burden to me. I wasn't a burden. Kids were not a burden. You chose to lay up and have them motherfuckers.
That's right. You
Man
choose
or
to do
woman,
it.
y'all chose to lay up and have them. Take care of them. You took care of them. It's not their job to take care of you.
No,
Now,
it is not.
they can assist. They can help. But to put the burden on them to make sure you're good is ridiculous.
Yep.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Yep.
And it ain't fair.
Nope, not fair at all.
That shit is far from fair. It ain't right.
Nope.
It ain't right, man.
No, it's not right. This lady put tons of money. She had $500,000 in savings that she put all into this business. So
Look at that.
She had money. We
Yeah.
know she got money
Right.
in order for her to do all that, have a savings like that. But she just can't fully commit to it because of that. And some family can hurt you, man. And some of them do it just because they know they can.
Yup. They tell you, you can't go do that. Don't be chasing no false dreams. Don't be you take that money right. Don't leave that good job. Like when I left the city of Raleigh, I mean, you know how many people was like, man, you gonna leave the city? That's a good job. Good benefits. You don't leave the city.
Yeah, it's a good job, good benefits, but I want more for myself.
Man, I make way more money now than I ever did working 11 years for the city of fucking Raleigh.
So that would sound like a good decision to me.
It's ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, man. It's crazy.
It is crazy.
Let family take you down. They'll be all right if they get mad. They'll be all right.
They be the fuck all right.
That's what I say.
They be past all right in my book. Shit.
Yeah.
All right, what's the next topic? Save wife or the baby. Where did you get that from?
Yeah. When, women get pregnant and a lot of times, the guy, they have to make a decision whether they want to save the baby or not, or save your wife's life. I don't think that is a hard decision to make, but to some people it is. A lot of people rather save the baby.
I ain't saving no baby. But shit, now we in this no abortion world where they ain't not gonna abort. It's gonna be a lot of that bullshit going on where they're gonna be like, I guess you gotta have the baby because we can't abort it. It's illegal to abort. But your life is on the line. Your job is to make sure you save my life, but your life is on the line. But if it wasn't the case, if you was pregnant right now, you was in the process of giving birth, and they asked me, hey, Mr. Jones, you have to choose one. Choose one of what? Between your wife and your child, because these are the issues. I choose my wife every time.
Exactly.
I'm not choosing something I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know that person.
No.
I'm sorry, that sounds harsh, it sounds bad. I don't know that person. I don't know how that person looks. I don't know how that person feels. I don't know how that person understands. None of that. I don't know nothing about that person.
Nothing.
I know about my wife.
Yep.
I don't give a fuck if E yell at me, choose the baby. Like, well, you're just going to be mad at me.
Right.
Because I'm going to tell him, nah, her.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but her.
Choose me.
Yep.
Choose me. And I say the same thing too. Like, it's not that important. If we want to have another baby, we can go adopt one.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not that important. But what made me thought about that is because I was watching something, and it was a true story. And this guy, his wife was pregnant, and she was only 5 months pregnant, and she was having complications to where she couldn't breathe. So they brought her in to the hospital, and they was telling her that the baby was not able to grow. The heart wasn't able to support both her and the baby. And so he did everything he can to have those doctors, you know, to try to put her on stuff to see if she can have the baby. He was just steady. We got to save the baby. We got to save the baby. In my mind, I'm like, why do he want to save this baby when they already have a 6-year-old child?
Right.
They already have a 6-year-old child. You already got one. So he was just stuck on save this baby. So they wasn't able to get him, you know, to sign over the rights saying, you know, save the woman. So they suggested something to him, and he was like, okay, let's do it. And guess what happened? His wife didn't make it. She died.
See.
And the baby, the son, the 6-year-old was looking like, Mom, you know, like, how you going to put your child through that?
Yeah.
That's why I don't understand. Let that baby go.
Yep.
Whatever that is, you know, it's
We
not
don't know what that
fully
is.
developed. We don't
And
know
it's not
what
fully
it is.
developed, man.
Let it go.
You're
Save my life.
gonna bring something in this world already not fully developed because of the complications of the mother. You already not developed into something that you're gonna have to truly probably take care of until you go.
Yeah. Exactly.
Not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Not gonna do it. I thought about that a lot, even with our kids. You know, if they would have said, "Hey, it looked like, you know," and I'm not saying this is a bad thing. Not at all. My niece is Down syndrome. That, you know, XYZ, your son has Down syndrome. We found the early stages. We could terminate, or you could go ahead and the baby will live a healthy life, but it'll just have a lot of mental complications that you will have to deal with.
And see,
I'm sorry,
when
yo.
they put it in that terms, a lot of complications
I'm
that you will have
sorry.
to deal with. It's not nothing simple. It's going to be something to where the kid
Right.
is going to, you know, be with you for the rest of your life.
Right,
You know.
right. Now, I agree.
So, I don't want to put myself through that personally.
Nah, nope.
And nobody else either. You know, what if we got other kids and stuff? You know, that's going to take away, you know, from them as well. It's a lot with that, just in general.
Yeah, it is.
It's a lot.
It
with
sound
that.
cruel, but
it's a mental thing. I mean, you got to have patience, a whole lot of patience. And I'm telling you, patience is something that I really don't have right now. Like, I'm really at my last little bit. I'm at my last little bit of patience. So, no, just having the right. And then speaking of the whole abortion thing we talked about earlier, where did this happen at? Was it Kentucky, I think?
nope, Louisiana.
Louisiana, yeah.
Yep, I
That's
got it
what
right
was.
here. It's on the topic list.
Okay. All right.
Got it right here.
Might
A
be the
woman
same
had
thing.
carried a scullless Louisiana woman carrying unviable fetus, forced to travel to New York for abortion. The baby had no skull.
This might be the same thing I was talking about. This is a more updated thing. So
Yep.
I didn't know anything about that. Because I
Yep.
always wonder what happened next. Because I
She
know
had the abortion.
they were
She had
telling
to
her
travel to
do
New
that.
York. She had to travel to New York for it.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Come on now.
Like, yo, that shit don't make no sense. They got the rules so black and white and got people so scared. It's like, no, I'm not going. I can't abort it. We can't abort it. It has a life. It has a heart, but it has no skull.
Yeah.
Or the baby is dead in you. It was another instance where the baby was dead in the woman. The baby was clearly dead. It was a rotten, dead fetus inside the woman, and they would not abort it because of the laws. The baby is dead. It doesn't have a heart attack, a heartbeat, nothing. It's not here.
Having a dead baby in her can mess up her and
Oh,
cause something.
Oh,
wrong
it caused
with her.
major issues.
Wow.
Yep. That's the thing. They make these. It's a bunch of old white men, a bunch of old men, period, sitting around making rules and laws. And then you got a bunch of old white women agreeing to these rules and laws, which now trickles down to regular everyday people that's still living. These old people aren't even having sex, really. They aren't having any kids. These old white women and some of these, they ain't even no old black women. These the old white women, they ain't having not one fucking child. And these old white men, if they are having children, they having it with some 20-year-old woman. We already know what this shit is about. It's horrible. It sucks. But it's sad that they sit around and can dictate what a woman can and cannot do with their body. It's ridiculous. It's your body. I should not be able to dictate what you do with your body unless we're talking about bringing a child into this world and I say I don't want to have another kid.
Right.
But you keep saying, well, I want to, and then we got to come to some type of middle ground about this.
Then, that's when we'll start
saying?
having the conversation.
But that's it. That's what I feel like I should have a choice from. But outside of telling you when and what you can do, they don't want to give contraceptives. They don't want to help women with their periods or anything, any mammograms. They don't want to do nothing that's for women's health. They want to be so barbaric, and you don't have no rights for your body.
Yep, it's hell with the woman.
The sad part is, it's going to be some doctor that's going to be like, fuck it. They're going to do shit, and then something happen, and then now they sued or jailed because it's ridiculous.
It's going to happen.
But yeah, that was on the list.
Because they do got people scared. Well, yeah, I'm glad because I was always wondering what was the update about that. Because clearly they made this woman saying, well, you're going to have to carry this baby in order for it to just come out, 30 minutes or a couple hours and die.
That's crazy, man. It's skullless. And that right there should be enough.
Yeah, they know right there it's not. You're not going to survive like that.
You're sitting in my body with no skull.
Yeah. Sad.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
man. It is crazy. It is crazy. It's crazy.
The government, boy, they're telling you what to do.
Okay, this one said, have you ever courted a man? Oh, yeah, I remember this. You got to play this.
Talk about courting, huh?
Because y'all don't do nothing.
I don't know if I ever courted.
I know you ain't court me.
No, I ain't never courted. Barely dated.
Damn shit. Yeah, it's just giving the goods up for free.
I know, right? Yeah, just being stupid. They didn't know no better. Crazy. Nah, ain't too much people courted in my time, man. We just been giving the goods up.
Hold up, why does they won't play?
I mean,
Well, probably because I don't have Facebook on my phone.
that might be.
Hold up. It should play. It should be some audio. Let me see. Just keep talking. Let's see.
But yeah, no, I never courted. I don't think I actually didn't really date. I was for about 22 years old, out of my first marriage, to be honest. Now, when I say courted, date, that means going somewhere, doing stuff, spending time together, just doing all that stuff like a couple, do. That's what I call dating.
Yeah, it's a date. That's going on a date. Going someplace.
I've never really done it until I was grown.
Not even just as together in a relationship. Y'all just going out doing
not
some
even in a relationship. Yeah, but just doing stuff, having fun, spending time with somebody.
You can do none of that?
No. I don't even claim that with my first marriage, okay? So no. So I'm saying I didn't do that until after that. Like I said, I was grown. I was 22 years old.
You was living life whack, yo.
I was late in life. I really was late. But it taught me a lot. I'm the person that I am today. So I'm glad I went through that and wasn't fast.
Was it fast? Doesn't make you fast. I don't understand that, yo.
I was real slow.
That doesn't make you fast, though.
Slow.
That really doesn't make you fast, going on dates.
What? No, it don't. But I'm just saying, I'm glad I didn't. It taught me a lot.
Why did it teach you a lot? What did it teach you? I want to know.
What?
I'm having a legitimate conversation with you.
To take my time.
Take your time and do what?
Yeah, to take my time. To learn someone.
Right.
You know.
That's what dates do.
Yeah, but I never went on dates.
So how
I
did
never
you?
had the
Who
opportunity.
did you take your time to learn something with?
Like my first real boyfriend at age 22.
Okay.
To be honest, I don't claim that first husband shit.
Right.
No.
But
None of that.
so he took you on a date.
Yeah, we went out.
Okay.
Yeah, we went on a date. We dated each other. Yeah.
Okay, that matters.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's my first real date, court time. Yeah.
I'm finna say.
Bluetooth disconnected.
Shoot, right now.
Now I told you I didn't do a lot. I really did.
You damn sure did. Hey man, I did a lot.
You did.
I dated, man.
You went through life. You did.
I had to, man. We get one of these, and that be the problem.
true.
We get. I guess I can't get this thing to work. I don't know. The video is not working, but it's all about courting. And she's saying
Bluetooth connected.
women should court men as well. It shouldn't be just left to men to do. And as we can see in this conversation, it's always been left up to men. I think even with us. Let's see. How many dates have you planned with us? In our almost 10 years married, but we've been together since what, 09, 2010?
For about 4.
4.
Yeah.
What was the 4 dates?
A birthday outing back in the day for you.
Uh-huh.
We went to Charlotte.
Okay,
Did
yeah.
basketball. That was nice.
Yeah, that was playing. That was playing by you.
I did
That's
what,
what-
1 or 2 date nights? Maybe one.
One date.
And don't say half. It was 1.
It was what?
Yeah.
Okay, don't say half.
Don't say half.
See what she say? Don't say a half a date night. Just say it was a date night. Okay, it was a date night.
My planning is
No,
different
go
from
ahead.
his
No, finish
planning.
this with no excuses.
All right. The third one. No, I could take you out to plenty places. We went to plenty restaurants to go eat. Those counts too.
What, date night?
Yeah.
Where you dated me.
Yeah.
Erica, this just so happened we
it was
went
just
and you
you and
decided
I.
to pay.
Yeah, it was just you
So,
and I.
so it's that because you decided to finally pay.
Yeah.
That was
That
date
was
night.
the
That
date.
count.
It was
Okay,
just
I
you and
respect it. I
It was
respect
you
it.
and
I respect
And
it.
I paid.
I respect it. I respect it. I ain't gonna even knock it. I ain't gonna knock it. How much planning do you do, or do you just be like, where you want to eat at?
I'm just like, what do you want to eat at tonight? What you got taste for?
That ain't planning a date.
No, it's not. I'm not really
But
good at this stuff.
LaShon playing dates.
LaShon does.
I playing
And
dates.
that's why I appreciate you, because you do that.
You know what you do? You take me back to the places I've taken you. That's like the winery. You took me there for my birthday. I'm like,
was a nice
fam, you could have
place.
chose something else.
I don't know. What
But
should
I
have
enjoyed it. I
chosen?
enjoyed
I
it.
don't know what should I have chosen. I don't know.
You could have chose something else.
I don't know. I don't really know. I just know I want to eat and I'm hungry. That's all.
So we went there. I laughed. I said, look at her. She just ain't gonna do nothing. Take me to places I take her.
But it's nice.
It was nice. It's very nice.
good
I know it's
food.
nice. I
It's
took you
nice.
there.
You're right.
Tupelo, honey. I'm glad you haven't taken me there yet.
You know
But
why
you
you
planning.
went back
But you
there?
planning.
Because I got to go downtown
You see,
Raleigh.
you
That's
see.
why. I hate downtown Raleigh.
All right, Burley. All right, let's see. I plan dates, but I get it though. I don't know. Women are not good at that, so I don't feel like it should be a pressure to make them do that.
learn that.
That's just not their. That's not in their bag. That's not their thing. So I wouldn't pressure it.
I think just as long as, we're willing to go and do something, how it get done really, shouldn't matter. If you are better at that, then that's good.
Right.
As long as I'm willing to come along and make it a good night.
Shut your
That's
ass.
all what matters. Now, if I refuse you, then it's a problem. But I'm like, all right, come on, let's go.
I ain't worried about you refusing shit.
I ain't refusing no food now. I'm gonna tell you that now. I ain't refusing no
Your
food. I'm
fat,
always
skinny
hungry.
ass out of here.
Always hungry.
Yo, this next topic is hilarious to me. We got 2 more topics. This is the second of the 2. If you had 30 minutes of closure time with the ex-spouse, fiance, girlfriend, or boyfriend, would you do it?
I'm gonna answer this question 2 ways.
Don't be political. Answer the question.
I'm gonna answer this question.
Answer. You can answer. All right. What's the 2 ways? I need to hear
Okay.
this.
Okay, for one, closure is, needing that last understanding, that time together to go over and rehash what really happened between
Right.
us.
Right.
Now, if we were in a real good, deep, for years conversation, and then all of a sudden, something happened, something in the relationship during the life just triggered, whether it's somebody got tired, didn't want to do it no more, just anything that don't have an explanation, okay? And then, boom, we're done.
Right.
You don't even say anything.
Right.
Shut up.
I say nothing. I say nothing.
So maybe, that person would say, hey, I need some closure of like what really happened.
Right.
Okay, maybe that could be arranged.
Right.
Now, the second part of it is a lot of times people just want to fuck for a closure. Okay?
That's a
So
fact. There we go. Let's get to
that
the
part will
root.
be a no.
To the root cause analysis of the
Because
shit.
we know that's what it is. And every time you break up with someone, you don't go together no more, they always be like, can I just hit that one more time?
Right.
Like, it's always like that.
Right.
It's
Oh, I
never
know they
nothing
done
else.
asked you.
It's always
I
like
know
that.
they done
It's
asked.
nothing else.
Right.
So, no, I would not give 30-minute closures.
No.
I ain't giving no closure because I already know what it is.
All right. No conversation closures.
No, you don't need no conversation.
All right.
It's over. And you know why it's over.
All right.
Apparently you did something.
Okay. All right. I hear you.
Let's say certain circumstances requires that closure.
Right.
If someone just
I already know. Closure for me is I
just
need
not
quick
even
30
gonna-
minutes to knock you off if that's going to be my closure.
see,
Because I ain't got nothing I want to talk about.
that's what I was
I
saying.
already knew this shit was a dub. The one person I didn't provide closure to was my ex-wife. Wasn't doing it. Fuck her.
But yeah, how the situation went down.
Right. Our closure was when she came by the apartment for the last time to pick up that freezer. That was the closure. Grab that shit, go. Fast. You remember that? You remember that, don't you? I'll back to the house in what? 5 minutes.
Yeah.
If that. Enough time for her to walk in, walk out. She was trying to be all sexy, trying to have on something. Wasn't hearing it. I'd have punched you in your fucking head. You better be lucky I don't hit women.
Should have kept your ass.
You better be lucky I don't hit women. I'm telling you, I wanted to thump her ass. She come up trying to look all fly. I was like, oh, that's what you need to get? Oh, yeah. I said, you ain't got nobody to help you, a dolly? I just thought you would help me. And so I even asked, I said, what that nigga car that followed you over here? Like, I know somebody followed you. Why don't you have them come and get it? Shit.
Right.
I helped her take the car, put that shit in the car, and I closed the door as I left, locked up, put the freezer in the car, and I hauled ass. I beat them out the damn joint.
Yeah, you should.
Fuck her. I wanted to thump her ass. Lousy ass.
Yeah, we ain't got nothing to talk about.
I'm cool on closure. Have I ever did closure before? Yeah, I've done closure, but it's all lead to sex one last time.
Yeah.
Each time it's just
In
lead
my
to sex.
opinion, that's all what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just one last time. Let me hit that.
Yeah,
one
just
time.
let me hit that.
30
last
minutes.
time.
A good 30 minutes. Gonna be long, a little bit longer than 30 minutes, but you're gonna hit it a good time.
Not even 30 minutes.
Yeah. All right, good 10.
Cause ain't no feelings there.
Yeah, ain't no
You
feelings
just
at
get
all.
yours and gone.
That's true.
That's it.
I try to make sure you remember me.
Nah, I done forgot you already.
I'm hunching
That's
in.
why you only get 15 minutes.
I'm digging. I'm digging.
See, this is what your problem is. Nothing like this will ever happen. But if something like this was to happen, you really think that you're going to have access over here.
I do. You don't really think? I know I do. I've done too much to not have access. I've done too much to not have access. Like, I get what you're saying, and I feel you, be strong, black woman. Be strong. I understand.
okay,
You know what I mean? I understand. Be strong. I've done too much in this time that we've known each other
You have done a lot.
for me not to at least have 30 days of access. I agree. I think that should be like, you know what?
That's too much of a personal thing.
Our shit, it went down, and it went down, maybe not too bad, it went down a little, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a possibility that it could be back. make me wait for 5 days. After them 5 days, give me free access.
You get 30 minutes of closure. That's it.
Huh? Shh.
No sex.
Shh.
It is over. When I'm done, I am done.
I say the same thing all the time. I give people 30 days. I do 30 days a morning, then I move the fuck on. So you think I'm gonna do more than 30 days a morning for you?
For me, hell yeah.
That's why you gonna give me them cheeks. See, we can move on.
We gotta understand.
That's why them cheeks is there. Shit. Hey, let me. We just came to an understanding, y'all. We just came to an
now
understanding.
we back together.
Now we back together again. See?
Damn.
And Shon and Vaughn, like, y'all should have just stayed together.
Yeah.
Because ain't nobody getting no divorce. I ain't going down there to no courthouse. And then when we do go in front of the judge, they be like, have y'all been I just hit that last night. They're going to start the year over again.
You gonna lie.
Yeah. I'm like, I just hit that last night. We just had sex last night. I don't even know why we in here. I thought we was canceling this.
I'm filing myself, so we don't have to go through that.
Huh?
I'm filing myself. So
That's fine. You can file yourself. I still got to go to court in North Carolina. I still got to go.
I'm give you a lie detector test.
Come on. This is me. This, Erica, you see me in action now. This me. This me. When it's time to get serious,
You be serious.
I lie right through that detector. That motherfucker look at that shit and say, that boy telling the truth and nothing but the truth, so help him God.
Yeah, you right with that.
Come on now. You done see me in court.
You do have a way.
You done see me in court.
You do have a way.
Sat there and lied, stone face to that judge. That judge believed me.
should be a
Threw
lawyer.
that shit out the damn window.
Peace be gone.
Peace be with you, my child.
You should be a lawyer.
I wanted to be. All right, though. This is quick little story time. Quick little story time.
Story time.
All right, this is the last one. Quick story time. All right.
Oh, man, it was having fun.
So, Darius, hurry up! Over there licking that water like that. Sit down. You want to eat your food?
He already ate.
Oh, you already ate? Well, go sit down until we get done. You like, God damn.
So disrespectful.
Damn, bro. So, an Iowa teen who killed her accused rapist is sentenced in order to pay $150K to the killer's family, to the rapist family. Yup.
It's
Young
fun.
black woman.
Oh, that's why
Yep.
she's black.
Yep. A teenage human trafficking victim who was initially charged with first-degree murder after she stabbed her accused rapist to death was sentenced Tuesday in Iowa court to 5 years of closely supervised probation and ordered to pay $150,000 in restitution to the man's family. Yep. Pepper Lewis, 17, was sentenced Tuesday after she pled last year to involuntary manslaughter and willful injury in the June. That's why I hate this shit.
Yeah,
Well, they like, yo, what happened to reports where they actually put words in the proper place, put the proper commas?
That don't happen no more.
Like, they just do not
They
care
just
no
type
more.
it.
In the June 2020 killing of 37-year-old Zachary Brooks, yep, both charges were punishable by up to 10 years in prison. And it's a lot more with that. The fact that they sentenced this young woman
Her.
to jail and a fine. Now it's just supervised probation, but she got to pay restitution of $150,000. Now I hope she has a good lawyer, and I hope they appeal it. But that is fucking nuts. That she killed the person that trafficked her, stole her, raped her multiple times, because they went into detail how he forcefully raped her, him and multiple people. She got away by stabbing this motherfucker. He died, but she gets in trouble.
And he did something wrong to her.
You're right.
She did nothing wrong to him.
Nope. But that's that shit, man, when black women are presumed guilty before they're innocent, and then when they're found innocent, they still guilty. So they gotta blame them for something.
Yep.
Saying she pretty much could have just left and got away instead of stabbing him.
How am I going to get away if I don't do what I got to do? I got to
I've
protect
been
myself.
raped multiple times. Fuck him.
So basically,
I hope
they
he
saying
dies
that
slow.
It's okay. That's basically
Pretty
what
much.
they're saying.
Pretty much.
It's okay. You got away. You're fine.
Pretty much.
This is Iowa.
Yep. Yep. Iowa.
Crazy. Well, I'm with the young woman.
I wish somebody out there, because if we had the bread, I would help her.
Yeah.
I would help her improve a lawyer or something.
She need to set up a GoFundMe.
She needs something.
Contribute to that.
This is ridiculous.
That's not right now. That's some shit right there.
Yep.
That's not right. You're supposed to protect yourself.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, that's the way I did you like you did me last podcast.
Right, yeah.
How you ended it with some
Wow.
bullshit. So I decided to end it with some bullshit this week. All right. So once again, this is Life and Love with
Erica.
and Shon here on the Got What You Need Network. Once again, you can check us out on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, YouTube. You can check us out on Apple Podcasts, Life and Love Podcast. You can check us out on Castbox, Google, Spreaker, and Spotify podcasts as well. It's all under Life and Love Podcast, or you could type in GWUN Network, Space Network, and you'll have all the podcasts that's on the network. All right, so we're out.
Peace.
Peace.